Nice to see everyone. Uh-oh, no connection. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. You guys are probably heading out to happy hour soon. Yes. Hi, everybody. I don't know what's going on with this live. Hi, Ebony. Nice to see you, babe. What are you up to today? And Jessica. Yes, I'm here. I'm going to an event at 6 o'clock. Actually, don't have the address for it, which is unfortunate. And thought I would do my live before the thing. Hi, Bicicleta. Hi, Brooklyn. Hello, Miracle Lady. What are you guys doing this weekend for fun? Brooklyn, you look so pretty today. Thanks. I brushed my hair, put makeup on. I'm going to like a startup event. Thank you for saying so, though. I appreciate that. Ebony, what kind of work do you do, baby? Hi, Katie. Hello, my stress mess. We had such a good call yesterday. I really enjoyed getting to chat with you. Hi, Maddie and Gianna. So exhausted. 9 weeks. Can you believe it? Maddie. Hello, North Dakota. Luckily, Brooklyn, in 3 more weeks, you won't be so tired. Once you get through the first trimester, it's a lot less tiring. Hi, Gisette. By the way, if we don't already know each other, definitely take a second to introduce yourself. What's your name? Where do you live? What are you working on? Getting pregnant, staying pregnant, ovulating? How can I be useful today? I will be here until 6 o'clock. So that's 45 minutes. So now's your chance. Feel free to ask any questions about getting pregnant, staying pregnant, about supplements for fertility, about improving ovulation, improving your period, nutrition for fertility. All that's on the line. Hello, happy life? Regular Rachel. I doubt you're regular. How to boost male fertility. The research is really clear. More sleep, better quality food, manage stress, get rid of the chemicals, anything that's scented, dryer sheets, Febreze, scented candles, all of that stuff, perfume, cologne, and then the right supplements. I like the combination of vitamin E, inositol, R-lipoic acid, omega, and ubiquinone. It's 5. It's a lot. But they are where they've shown the highest clinical outcomes in terms of improving sperm. E, on letrozole. How to improve cervical discharge. Would love to purchase supplements. Okay, great. So if you're on letrozole, you want to first start with like a high quality vitamin E because the letrozole is going to dry out your cervical discharge and make it worse. The vitamin E has a little bit of a protectant from that. Other things, if we know what some of the underlying issues are, like do you have a regular period? What's your cycle like? How many days between your periods? How much bleeding is there? What's your energy like? Then I can I can give you other ideas. Hi, Eden. How's my love? Mackenzie, I just purchased your PreNatal to help conceive. Yay! That's great. What are you working on? Are you just getting started, or what's your story, Mackenzie? Angie. I'm taking 2 months off meds and IUI, and after doing med diet, finally have a normal period. Oh, congratulations. So when you say normal period, what does that look like to you? To me, a normal period is 28 days long, ovulate on cycle day 14, clear, stretchy cervical discharge, no PMS, 4 days of bleeding, soaking a tampon or a pad, not more, not less, no cramping, clotting, or spotting. How does yours look? Hosland, if I have the concealed prenatal, do I need more folate? You do not. It has plenty, crazy, potent, and bioavailable methyl tetrafolate. Yay, Lindsay! I just found I'm pregnant after 2 miscarriages in a row. I hope this one sticks. Okay, so are you taking your temperatures? If not, start taking your temperatures. Jim, 3rd chemical in a row. Damn. Okay, so progesterone should be tested on cycle day 21, but here's a cheat where you don't have to rely on your doctor. Take your basal body temperatures. All that is get a digital thermometer. Take your temperature first thing in the morning when you wake up. If those temperatures are above 98 after ovulation, your progesterone is probably fine. If they're lower, then we need to figure out why they're low and fix them, and then you can get your progesterone up naturally. Melissa, it's almost a year of trying to get pregnant, not trying to get sick, like something's wrong. So after a year is when most of your doctors will start looking for problems. So I think we should be more proactive in the way that we're approaching fertility, and we should help people prepare for pregnancy, not wait a year of trying, hoping you just kind of squeeze one in, and then only find out, like, oh, actually, we didn't have much blood, you were exhausted, the mitochondria is not working well, etc. Gemini, adenomyosis, what are your thoughts? Adenomyosis responds very, very well to exactly what we would do for endometriosis plus Mayan abdominal massage therapy. So you might consider doing a conceivable report. I'll make you like a 35-page plan what to do, and then go like 3 times to Mayan abdominal massage therapy. They will teach you what to do, and then the rest of it is self-care. Megan, I usually ovulate between cycle day 17 and 19. This time I'm ovulating cycle day 14. No, baby, that's perfect. 14 is perfect. 19, 18 is getting a little bit late. The follicle's getting a little bit old. Jim, wow, thank you so much. Wow, you're so welcome, my love. Lupe, I'm 8 months postpartum. Yay. I still have irregular periods. Am I ovulating? There's no way to know without either doing ovulation kits or just using for free. You can just use basal body temperatures. If you see 2 phases like low before ovulation, high after ovulation, that's a good indicator. Are you taking like pure inositol and maybe NAC? Those combinations can sometimes help you to regulate ovulation plus diet, right? Reducing refined carbohydrates and sugar, increasing your protein. The chances of miscarriage do go down somewhat after 12 weeks. Kiana, is it possible to ovulate day 6, 7 with a 4 to 5 day period? Is that a good? It's not going to be good. It's too immature. If you actually ovulated that early, the follicle is not going to be a good quality. Ashley, do you recommend CoQ10? I don't recommend like straight CoQ10. When you buy a product that on the label it says CoQ10, this is a very cheap version of it that it's not very easy to get the CoQ10 into the cell where it affects the mitochondria. You need to upgrade to like ubiquinol Gold. That's what we use at Conceivable. Yeah, so if you need any supplements we're talking about, go to conceivable.com. You can get everything you need there. You can get personalized recommendations from the link in my bio if you need that too. Any supplements help with temp? No. Unless your temperatures are really high before ovulation, we can use Chinese herbs for that. If the temperatures are low after ovulation, we have to first figure out why they're low. We can use supplements when we know exactly what the problem is, but when we don't know what the problem is, we can risk giving or taking something that actually makes our fertility worse. Chicken, what would cause one at this point? So many different things. I mean, it could be cord entanglement. It could be a problem with the placenta. It could be a subchorionic hematoma. But try not to worry. Focus on your baby, on what you want to happen. Focus on taking good care of yourself, managing your stress, drinking water, sleeping as much as you can, because you're going to get tired after this baby comes. Trust me. Chachi, thank you for following me. Happy days, baby. Ubiquinol, Ashley, yeah, you can get ubiquinol For some people, ubiquinol is too strong. We used to use that, and we actually went down to ubiquinol. It's a little bit cheaper, and it isn't. People will help you to ovulate again is to do a consultation with you. I just don't know how to do it because I need to be able to have a conversation with you. You could start, like, if you don't want to do that, you could start by combining pure myo-inositol, NAC, and a really high-quality omega. We have those all in the Conceivable store. Those are the supplements that have been shown to really improve ovulation, but you need to combine it with just a 20 or 30-minute walk every single day. You got to move, and on top of that, you got to improve your diet. So more protein, more fiber, more healthy fat, nuts, avocados, things like that. Chachi, I had my son 7 months ago, also had a miscarriage, trying to conceive, no luck. So you had a baby 7 months ago. When was the miscarriage, Chachi? Angie, it's okay just to stop trying and work on me while naturally trying. Yes, that is what I recommend for almost everyone that I work with. Is there actually a way to know if there is a successful ovulation? Well, you'll stay pregnant. That's the best way. I purchased a Conceivable Report. I just want to receive it. Is it best to book in a consultation with you too? You will get a lot out of it if you schedule a consultation. Did you submit your assessment but you didn't get the report yet? If that's true, send me just a quick email and I can pull it out for you. Sometimes there's some problems if you say if you say no to marketing, then when I try to send you the report, it bounces. Patricia, the esthetician, is there anything to do to help dissolve a subchorionic hematoma? In my clinic, I used traditional Chinese herbal medicine. I wouldn't prescribe that for somebody that I wasn't working with, but you could, if you found, depending on where you live, a good reproductive acupuncturist who really knows how to use Chinese herbs. A lot of acupuncturists just do acupuncture. That could be beneficial. Amanda, I just bought it a few days ago, and I haven't received it yet. I received the meal plans. Okay, so did you get the assessment, though, the link to start the assessment? Lupe, maca root does not help fertility. There is not a single study that shows that maca does anything to improve ovulation, PCOS, your ability to get pregnant, your ability to stay pregnant. There are small amounts of research that show that it may improve sperm. There are just things that work better, like ubiquinol, omegas, inositol, vitamin E. That is just a TikTok myth about maca and fertility. Okay, so if you already filled it out, Amanda, just shoot me an email. I can pull it back up and send it to you manually. Because if we do a consultation, I would prefer you to have the report first, read through it, watch all the videos, and then we can go deep dive on everything that we need to talk about. Does Unisom help with nausea? For some people, yes. Often strong ginger tea makes a difference, or strong mint tea can make a difference. If you're vomiting, Chinese herbal medicine can be very helpful. You would have to schedule a consultation for that, though. What supplements do you recommend for someone with hyperthyroidism? Nothing. There are some pre-made supplements for thyroid. Typically, what you want to do if you have hypothyroidism, obviously you need to take medication. I have low hypothyroidism. I have tried my whole life to try to regulate it, improve it, with little success. But the biggest thing that makes a difference is because parts of it, T3 and T4, those are the two of the parts of thyroid function. They are converted from T3 into T4 70% in your gut. So the most important thing to focus on when you have hypothyroidism, because it does affect your fertility, is to really improve your gut. If you have gas, bloating, fatigue after meals, sugar cravings, if you're struggling with your weight and you're not, eating too much and you're still moving, this tells us that it's likely that you have a gut issue. So I would use the Conceivable digestive enzyme, the Conceivable fiber, and start drinking bone broth for collagen, and do that for 2 months. Brown honey, is my comment showing? I don't think so. And Amanda, just so you know, I'm about to go into like an event that's going to be like 4 hours, so it'll be tomorrow before I get back to you. Chachi, so when did you so you got pregnant 8 weeks postpartum, and now how long have you been trying? Myo-inositol is safe if you do not have insulin resistance, as long as you do not have active low blood sugar. So what I would do is start small, start with 1 scoop a day, and just try that for 4 or 5 days. If you tolerate that, fine. Go up to 2 scoops a day, and so on, up to 3 scoops a day. Hello, Zuko. Oh, some of my favorite shows. We got Grease. We got Rebecca. I have no idea if you're pregnant. 21 profiles are impersonating me, trying to sell you guys psychic stuff. Okay, Zuko. Just had a chemical pregnancy, trying to conceive over a year and a half. So with PCOS, if you have PCOS, the most important thing to do is to get the PCOS under control. Because PCOS, we have insulin resistance that makes us have elevated blood sugar, which is very detrimental to the quality of the eggs. Also, the inflammation can be very detrimental to the eggs. And then we see the subsequent dysregulation of the period, poorly timed ovulation, etc., and low temperatures. So you might consider doing a conceivable report. I'll look at everything, figure out what's going on, and then make you a plan to sort of get all of those things handled. I'll give you a month of menu plans, exactly what supplements to take, exactly what to talk to your doctor about, what to be concerned about, what not to be concerned about. Chachi, 5 months pregnant. So did you nurse, Chachi? Sophia, she says, can you talk about prolactin? Could you ask a specific question? Okay, Alana, TTC, 2 years. The only way that I know how to be helpful, like I'm like a detective on crack. What I'm best at is helping to identify what are the underlying reasons, right? So all your labs are normal, but there are underlying reasons why you're struggling to get pregnant. Because if you didn't have them, you would be pregnant. So my job is to figure out what those are. I can either do that in the conceivable report, or I can do it with a one-on-one consultation. Chachi, you did, but only for 1 month. So is there any reason why you stopped? Like, did you have a problem with milk production? It actually tells me a lot. Thank you, Alana. HW, welcome. Okay, so Chachi, it sounds like we need to do some rehabilitation. Like my guess from that information is that you're probably exhausted. So what's your energy like on a 1 to 10? Alana, how do I do the report or a consultation? If you go up to the link in my bio, my profile, click on that link, and there's a link for get a conceivable report. There's a link for schedule a one-on-one consultation, and a bunch of other free stuff. Yeah, drinking lots of liquids won't help. Mostly when you're not making blood, it's like either diet is not right for you, digestion's not working, or there's a lot of exhaustion. How early do you start to feel early pregnancy? Some start, like, I'm pretty sure with one of my kids, I started, like, having food cravings immediately, like the next day. Sometimes you don't feel anything. I'm always tired. Okay, so we need to fix that. Fatigue is really correlated with infertility and very correlated with miscarriage, so we need to figure out why and then create some strategies to help to repair that. How many days in between periods is normal for a 15? Ideally, 28 to 32 days for everyone. Angie, being overweight, trying to conceive has me lost. Lose weight, but in the meantime, what can I do? So what's your BMI? Like, what are we working with here? Hello, Sharon. Chachi, are there any teas that may help or supplements? Possibly, but I don't know what's causing the fatigue, so it doesn't, like, there's no teas or supplements if we don't know what the problems are, right? So go up to the link in my profile and there's a free quiz, what's my fertile hurdle? Then come back in and tell me what that is. That might help me to give you some more direction. Progesterone, can you make you feel very tired? Sophia, did you see my question about prolactin? Yes, my question was ask a specific question. Brittany, thank you. I had a doctor tell my friend's daughter 50 days is normal. Common, but not normal. Hello, Angie. Oh, let's I like cats. Why am I getting a positive 5 days in a row super early in my cycle? That could be pregnancy because the ovulation strip can pick up HCG. So is there any chance that you're pregnant? Because it's very early. It could be picking up HCG, or you could have had a chemical and there's still a little bit of residual HCG there. Are you taking your temperatures? How high are your temperatures? Hi, Zachary. I know even if you had a period, plenty of people have periods the whole time that they're pregnant. Sophia, my question is if my prolactin is normal, yet I get galactorrhea, can I still ovulate? That's a really good question. It depends. Your prolactin is completely normal, and how much breast milk do you have? Okay, I will take my temps. Good. You're welcome. Hi, Morali. I just started watching a new show because you guys know I love TV so much. Have you guys watched Wentworth? It's like Orange is the New Black, but in Australia. Hello, Chanel. Panda Dog. Sophia, not a lot, but it's definitely there. Okay, so you might, what I would probably do if I was working with you is I would use the PMS formula in my profile for like a month and see if that fixed it. It might correct it. I'm not for sure, though. Angie, I like that show, too. It's a little bit harder to get into, but sad. Doesn't the old lady look just like Martha Stewart, Angie? Yes, right? Sophia, thanks for taking the time to answer. You're welcome. I am here to help you guys for 30 more minutes. So again, if you're a person who's like, I just don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm getting pregnant. I don't know why I can't stay pregnant. I don't know what's going on. You can take the free quiz, What's My Fertile Hurdle? The purpose of that, there's about 50 underlying factors. I call those hurdles. There are 5 that are really, really, really important. If we can even identify which of the 5 are the most important for you, it can give you a place to start working for free. Low rising HCG at 5 weeks. Yes, typically it's not a good sign. What's your energy like on a 1 to 10? AMH 3.47 is not PCOS. Over 5 PCOS. Angie, I didn't see what your BMI was. Shannon. Oh, Rhiannon. Had a miscarriage last week and one in August. Damn, girl. Doctor's checking hormones. How do I stay pregnant? I would start by doing a conceivable report. The way to start getting pregnant, to stay pregnant, the 3 things that I want to see when I'm working with someone. And remember, I spent 25 years working with over 10,000 infertile couples. A third of my practice were people who had recurrent pregnancy loss. The 3 things, you got to have energy. Fatigue is really correlated with miscarriage. Second, temperatures need to get above 98 after ovulation. It tells us there's enough progesterone. You need progesterone to stay pregnant. Third, we need good menstrual blood. 4 days of bleeding. Soak a tampon or a pad every 4 hours, not more, not less. No cramping, clotting, or spotting. That is a strong indicator of the quality and thickness of your lining. Even better, in my opinion, than an ultrasound. Chachi, okay, you took the test. What are your hurdles? Alana, it's weird. Trying for 2 years. So, again, I strongly encourage you to consider doing a consultation or a conceivable report. Remember, at the end of the consultation, if for any reason you're like, that was bogus, it won't be, I promise you, ask for a refund. In 25 years, 3 people have asked for for refunds after consultations. 3 people. So you're in really good shape. I promise you will get something very valuable. Hi, Brid. How are you? Happy weekend. I'm going to a really fun event. It's like kind of like Shark Tank. If you clot, does that affect fertility? In my clinical experience and in Chinese medicine, yes. In Western medicine, they say it has no impact. But clotting is associated with PCOS, endometriosis, more pain, more bleeding, increased risk for stroke. I know, right? And infertility. So I don't know how that could be normal. When there's clotting in the menstrual blood, there's clotting in the lining. When there's clotting in the lining, it's harder for implantation to occur. ND, thoughts on PGD testing? I think it can be valuable, especially if you're over 35 or 40 even, and you really want to just see what the state of affairs are, or you have true unexplained infertility. 95% of you with unexplained infertility do not have unexplained infertility. Men can take folic acid, but that's not indicated. Men do best on like E, R-lipoic acid, inositol, zinc, selenium. Can someone know if their lining is thickening with the medication? Nope, you can't tell. Hello, Kayla and Zachary's back. Chachi, energy 36, period 25, temperatures. Okay, so you see the ones that are in red are the ones that you want to start working on. Does that make sense? Did the explanation help you to start seeing things differently? Bicicleta got all those. I'm making him pull up his planner right now while we listen. Yay! Inositol will not do anything for clotting. The only thing that I know to do is to use the brazen cramp support. I know you're like, I have clotting, not cramping. To get rid of cramping, you have to get rid of clotting. So the side effect of getting rid of the clotting is the cramping, and more people are looking for cramp support than clotting support. It's up in the link in my bio. Bicicleta pill planner. I love that. I want to have some custom ones made that are really pretty. I want to switch to start using like compostable packaging, and then you just get the package and then you put it in your pill planner, like a pretty one. Angie, I don't know my BMI. Okay, so this is something you should know. It's helpful. Go on Google and just type BMI calculator. BMI is not perfect, but it's better than just weight because, like, say, like I weigh about 150 pounds, but I'm only 5'3". So 150 on a 5'3" is fatter, right? I have more fat on my body. That's not a judgment. Then if I was 5'10", I could carry 150 pounds and probably not have as much fat on my body. So that would be helpful. And they put in your height and weight and your body size, like your frame, and they'll tell you. Okay, I'm definitely overweight, so we'll focus on that. Focus on getting healthy. Focus on, like, do your conceivable report and work on that. Because instead of just working on losing weight, you'll work on getting all of your organ systems functioning more efficiency, which ultimately makes losing weight 1,000 times easier. Hello, Charlotte. Nice to see you. Thank you on the compliment on the hair. Yes, you know, I got really stressed. I cut bangs, so now I'm kind of experimenting with it. When do you typically get your first ultrasound? Usually 7 or 8 weeks. Depends on the doctor, though. Hello, Angie. There's a lot of free stuff in the link in my bio, so make sure you take advantage of that. Anxiety sounds for managing the 2-week wait, a free class on using moxibustion to raise your temperatures, the free quiz on what's your fertile hurdle. If you need personalized supplement recommendation, there's a quiz for that too, and other stuff. Charlotte, I stress chop too. Really? I'll do color too. I don't use any synthetic or natural progesterone supplementation. High FSH, the only thing that you can make a difference is getting everything a lot healthier. Improve the quality of your sleep, improve the quality of your diet, eat the right foods that are right for what your body needs. Make sure that you're using a digestive enzyme to improve digestion and nutrition to feed the developing follicles. Make sure you get the temperatures down in the first part of the cycle. What's good for clotting? The Brazen, it's at foreverbrazen.com, cramp support. It works very effective. It's my formula. It's very, very, very effective. Twin Journey, I took my IUD out this November, and after 2 cycles, I'm still not pregnant. What's your age, my love? How young are you? Each miscarriage makes me clot even more. Wow, that's very unusual. How many miscarriages? Just go up here, look at the Brazen cramp formula. It's designed specifically to get rid of the clotting. If you have a lot of PMS, you should combine them. Charlotte, you're welcome. Thank you for the help. It honestly meant more than you know. I appreciate that. You can take the digestive enzymes every single day. Pregnant, not pregnant. Zachary, fertility clinic did tests and say I don't ovulate now starting letrozole. I personally wouldn't go straight into letrozole. I would try to get you ovulating on your own first, because not ovulating, it's a signal. It's like the check engine light saying we're not quite ready. And usually when you're not ovulating, there's insulin resistance. Not 100% of the time, but either a dietary issue or insulin resistance. And those have a big impact on your egg quality and your ability to stay pregnant. Rebzini, can I get pregnant with an AMH of 10.8? It's pretty hard because it tells us that there's a lot of like PCOS activity going on, which, like we just talked about, typically that will mean high amounts of insulin resistance and inflammation, high blood sugar, which is very, very, has a negative impact on egg quality. So it doesn't mean that you can't get pregnant ever. It means that currently it's going to be harder, and if we work to get the PCOS under control over the next few months and get that AMH down, then you decrease the impact of the AMH, but more importantly, you decrease the impact of the PCOS on your fertility. But what's important about that is also on the impact of your pregnancy, because when you have really active PCOS, you're at much higher risk of getting gestational diabetes or preeclampsia, which is high blood pressure in pregnancy, which you want to avoid. It is very, very hard to get pregnant with the ovulation of cycle day 26. Not impossible, but very hard. What can you do or take for insulin resistance? 3 things have been shown to make a significant difference. The combination of pure myo-inositol, not ovasitol, not a 40-to-1 combination, not dechiro-inositol, pure myo-inositol. We formulated one specifically for this at Conceivable, a good quality NAC, and an even better quality omega. Those 3 in combination make a big difference. Then you still have to work on your diet. If you continue to eat like a lot of sugar, sodas, junk food, processed foods, not enough protein, not enough fiber, it will not get better no matter what supplements you take. Those supplements are designed to make it go faster. How can you improve the sperm's DNA? So the perfect chat. I'm guessing you have like DNA fragmentation. The thing with sperm are improved, like we're making sperm every 120 days. So anything that you do over the next 120 days positively will typically affect all the sperm parameters. They need to. So what I would suggest is if you go up to the link in my profile, there is a thing that says get personalized supplement recommendations. It's going to ask a lot about female factors. Answer those too. But then there's a section on male factor, and I think there is one that says DNA fragmentation and anything else. Then what will happen is in the little answers, it will give you a video that you can show to your husband why this is so important and exactly what to do, and then what supplements will make a difference, backed up by the peer-reviewed research of why those things have been shown to make such a big difference. Alexa, what's the difference between pure inositol and ovasitol? So ovasitol is a product that's made by Theralogics. It is designed for people who have PCOS, who have high testosterone. You have to be very careful about taking something that is for high testosterone when you do not have high testosterone. Your eggs actually need a little bit of testosterone. It's kind of like the fire that makes them mature correctly. So if you take a product when you're trying to get pregnant that has dechiro-inositol in it, and you don't have high testosterone, you can give yourself low testosterone, which can negatively impact egg quality. So if you're not trying to get pregnant and you have high testosterone and PCOS, ovasitol is great. If you're trying to get pregnant, I only recommend pure inositol. We ended up formulating one because I couldn't find one that was both pure without any stupid food coloring or dumb flavors, just straight pure inositol. And it's so affordable. It's such an easy fix. Denise, I've had one miscarriage at age 21 and 23. I had a chemical. Now I just don't get pregnant. Shoot, babe. Okay, start by doing your fertile hurdle. Come back in and tell me what your fertile hurdles are. There's a link in my profile for that. Elizabeth, is there anything I can take for AMH of 0.7? Not too much. AMH doesn't really respond to supplements, but everything else does. So first of all, it's important to remember that AMH is not a predictor of your likelihood of natural conception. It is a predictor on how you might do in an IVF cycle. So, Elizabeth, what's your age and what's your FSH? Sophia, I just want you to know you are an awesome person. I love listening to you. Thank you so much, boo. Appreciate that. I've been kind of down lately. Charlotte, y'all's words are sweet to me. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for all you do. I love and appreciate you. Thank you, my kitty cat. Apple, I'm on cycle day 44. Doctor says all my tests were normal. Last cycle was 72 days. So that's not possible that your test could be normal. Like, did your doctor run blood sugar, like insulin, fasting blood sugar, A1C, testosterone, DHEA? Because, and are you weight appropriate? Did they check for anemia? Elizabeth, 38, still waiting on FSH. So waiting to test it or waiting for the results? Apple, AMH and FSH. AMH should be between 1 and 5 if you're in the U.S. FSH should be below 10. King, I have high testosterone. What can I take to lower it? You could take Ovasitol. You can take pure inositol also. It still has that effect, but it doesn't have as strong of an effect. Is your testosterone really high? You could use the Brazen PMS formula. That's also in the link in my formula. If you combine the Brazen PMS formula with inositol, that'd probably be a good combination for that. Noel, went to an ultrasound. Went to an ultrasound, saw sac. 2 weeks later, chemical. Oh. Well, it just means probably the pregnancy, unfortunately, is not going to be viable. So, King, if it's really high testosterone, you might use Ovasitol for like 2 months. And Apple, are you weight appropriate, underweight or overweight? Hi, Karen. What do you think, Miss Bailey? What do you think about a supplement with Ovasitol? I don't think that people who are trying to get pregnant, should ever take Ovasitol. I don't think that you should take D-Chiro. And folate, you don't need to take folate if you're taking a high quality, like the Conceivable PreNatal has like the highest the highest amount of methyl tetrafolate. You don't need any extra. So I think that's probably a waste of money. Doctor thinks I have left. Based on what? Mariah, December 1st, my levels were 381. Which levels? How does being overweight affect fertility? Actually important, because when you are underweight, hormones are stored in fat. So when you don't have enough fat on your body, literally you'll have a lot of deficiency of hormones. You'll have less progesterone, less estrogen, less testosterone. Also, when you have not enough weight on your body, your just metabolic activity gets really slowed down. This is why like elite athletes will stop having periods. Oh, HCG. Okay. Apple, I'm considered overweight, but I'm healthy, and I also have 3 children naturally. Okay, that's good. About 2 more questions, and then I'm going to go into my party. Plus, it's getting too dark. I don't want to walk in. I'm kind of in like a little bit not that safe of a neighborhood. Kayla, he did blood work and said everything looked okay, just wasn't getting pregnant. I took Clomid. So, Kayla, what I would suggest is at least go to the link in my profile, look at the Conceivable Report, or look at doing a consultation, and I can help you figure out what's going on. I just don't have enough information to probably be useful. Your fertility expert, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't just have a knockoff name of mine. Lolo, I had an ectopic pregnancy. Now I'm worried I'm infertile. Could this be? Were they able to save your tubes, my love? Okay, Mariah, there you are. December 1st, 331. December 5th was. So basically, we're looking for, is it doubling every 48 hours? You have both your tubes. Okay, I wouldn't be terribly concerned. Go do your fertile hurdle quiz and see what's there. The progesterone is low, but also I'm not sure that your numbers are doubling. Okay, it's getting too dark in here, so I'm going to wrap up because I can't see you, and I'm going to go walk into the party before it gets all the way dark. All right, you guys, I love you. I will see you sometime tomorrow. Set your notifications. Go to the link in my profile. Take your quiz. What's your fertile hurdle? Get some suggestions for personalized supplements if you need them. Take the moxibustion class. That's free. And otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.